Hello everybody, welcome to my weird wonderful world. And today's video, I take a small tiny little break from talking about music, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about certain things that I used to do that I no longer do and that I kind of miss doing it, but at the same time I don't want to start doing it because it just takes a little bit too much from my life. And right now my life is pretty much on rails. You could say, like, I'm set up by a certain routine, and it's kind of hard to break that routine. Like, between working and drawing and just doing this and that and making my channel grow and stuff, I there's a lot that I do. But what I used to do, let's talk. Okay, let's talk about the more important things to the least important things. The most important things that I used to do was go see movies. Not just go see movies, but watch movies on DVD. And I barely get a chance to do that anymore. I spend most of my time and my money buying CDs. It's because I don't know. I just seem to want to play more music. That takes up a lot of my time too, of course. But yeah, I used to I still want to go back and watch my three favorite movies of all time, which would be, of course, at number three, Looper. Looper is awesome. Yeah, my third favorite. My second favorite movie of all time, Snowpiercer. My favorite movie of all time, Fight Club. Yeah, ever since they came out, first came out, pretty much, except for maybe Snowpiercer. I only found that out maybe a couple years after it first came out. But like I'm still a huge fan of Star Trek, right? I got all the original Star Trek that I really, really want to watch. I have the first three seasons of Voyager. I have the J.J. Abram, all three J.J. Abram movies. I have uh, I have Lower Decks, the first season. There's five seasons. They just released the fifth and final season on DVD, and I barely even got past the first season. I've watched this a couple of times. I love it. I need to get the other four seasons, of it. I still want to get all of the Next Generation. I still want to get all of Enterprise. I still want to get the rest of Voyager, of course, and all of Deep Space Nine, and even Strange New Worlds and Discovery. And there's so much Star Trek I want to end up getting eventually, and I want to watch them. I do want to watch them. There's even some movies out lately that I still want to buy on DVD and watch. I just haven't been able to. I haven't just gotten around to doing it. I'm still psyched on seeing the. I still really need to see Wolverine versus um sorry, Deadpool versus Wolverine. I really want to see that movie. Trying not to get any spoilers. There's quite a bit. And even some of these shows that I need to get back into, like I still really, really, really want to watch all three first seasons of The Boys, and when there's a season four that comes out, I need to get it. I need to get all, like, as much as I can from that. I have all 11 seasons of Walking Dead that I've watched multiple times, and I could still really would love to watch them again. I keep thinking about it. All these things I want to watch. I've been really wanting to rewatch my Into the Spider Verse and Across the Spider Verse again, and patiently waiting for the third one, the Beyond the Spider Verse, to come. But yeah, I miss seeing movies. I miss going to movies. Now, since I stopped working at the movie theater, and when I worked at the movie theater, there was a couple of years, like I know 2018 and 2019, those were the two summers where I went to go see the most movies. I went to see anything that was good that came out. Almost every single weekend I was going out and seeing the movie. Well, as much as my the company would allow me to go see, of course. And my big deal is I love 3D movies. I miss seeing a good 3D movie, going to the theater and sitting there with and putting the glasses on and getting totally immersed into the screen. And I miss the old school kind of 3D where things came out of the screen. They try to make it too realistic, as if you're looking through a window into a realistic world, and it's all just standard 3D, which I like. But I still love whenever they can go a little bit out and reach out into the past the screen with the 3D every now and then. Just it adds a certain well, an extra dimension. But I miss 3D movies. I miss going to the movie theater. I think no, I think the cinema is is a corpse right now. It's a walk. It is The Walking Dead. That's what cinema is right now. Is because of streaming services and all the likes and especially after the pandemic. After the pandemic, things really took a nosedive for the worse. Movies being postponed and Marvel now is scrambling to try to get past success because their formulas are people are just not wanting to see movies anymore. People are tired of the sequels and 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 rehashings and all that stuff. They want to see some original ideas. I'd love to go see some movies, but again, I've been so busy and so occupied doing this and doing that, and trying to be creative and trying to. And don't get me wrong, I find it's more rewarding if being able to like spend my weekends spending it either listening, like if I can't go to a good venue, hanging out with some good friends, trying to do some drawing, trying to do some creative work, trying to learn how to play music. I'm trying to use my time constructively. Not saying that a movie is a nice pastime, but it's not as constructive as if I'm doing stuff, doing work in that, right? So now another thing, kind of on the same line, but quite a bit different, is I used to play a lot of video games, okay, on my spare time. And again, if I was playing video games like I used to, I wouldn't get anything done. I probably do a little bit, the quality of my videos wouldn't be as good. I wouldn't be able to do the drawings that I have been doing lately, especially the ones for Larry Graves and the ones I'm now doing for Glenn Cowley from the basement. I wouldn't be able to do those because I wouldn't make the time for it because I'd be too busy, going off steam playing video games, which I really still love and so sorely miss. And I have about 40 video games, but I want to show you the top 10 out of my collection that I played. This is a bit of a ranking of my top 10 video games that I used to love playing before my Xbox 360 broke. And I'm a simple guy. I don't need any newer generations of Xbox One and Xbox this and Xbox that or PlayStation this and PlayStation nth or whatever. Give me a real good working Xbox 360 with these 10 games and a few others, if I can get them that won't glitch, that won't, that I can play all the game and have it be, a perfect experience, because some of these games glitched here and there and kind of made the experience not as pleasant. But about maybe a year and a half ago, I had to do some cleaning up around here, and I didn't secure when I was moving my drawers, like my cupboard type, not cupboard, my bookshelf thing, and I had my PlayStation on it, my not PlayStation, my Xbox on it, and it didn't topple over and hit the ground, and there it's gone. No more Xbox. And I thought about getting a new Xbox, and it's like, no, if I do, it'll make me even more lazy. It was kind of a blessing in disguise, but I miss it. I miss it. So ranked from the least best to the best video games, and they're all for me games. All of these games I loved playing multiple times. I played them all at least 5 times each. That's how much I love these games. Didn't like Yeah, and there's still so much in the games I want to explore and be a completist and get everything on. Okay, at number 10, there would be Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I love this game. This is one of the platinum hits editions of it. So yeah, it's great. And then at number, do I want to change that around? I kind of do. Okay, at number 9, I'm going to go with Saint Rose the Fourth. I love what you can do with this game. And what I love mostly about this game is that this is the game that introduced the Zindi, the the alien race coming over to take over the world, and you have to be a kind of a superhero. It combines a few different genres. It combines the Matrix with an alien invasion with They Live and so on and so forth. So it's a really great homage to all these cool alien induction, invasion movies. So and that's at number 9. At number 8, Brutal Legend. Brutal Legend. I love this game. I mean, it takes some of my favorite genre of music and with Jack Black and the as in his best role for me personally. I love him as Riggs in this, Eddie Riggs. And yeah, you basically die, and you kind of go to Hades. I don't want to call it the H word, but it's Hades, and you're basically a superhero defending the metal. It's an awesome game. I played it so many times. I love it. There's a bit of a learning curve with doing the concert stuff because you got to put on a special kind of show. And at first, I was having a hard time with it, but once you learn how to do it, it actually becomes really fun. At number 7, oh, did I play this game a lot? Bully. The, my problem with this game is it's too small. It's too small of a game. If it was a bigger game and a little bit more expanded, but I loved everything about this game. I mean, I kind of do like. I mean, every character, everybody in this town, and all the characters you meet, they're pretty distinctive, and all the students you have to take a school year picture of. They're taking the classes, and it's a fun game, and I never get bored of any of these games. And number 6, the Chronicles of Riddick, the Assault on Dark Athena. Well, both actually, both the Escape from Butcher Bay and Assault on Dark Athena, because I think it's on Assault on Dark Athena. There's a room where you can find an Easter egg of their mentioning of Tool, and I have a video of that. I might see if I can't link it. Put the link down in the comments below so you can check that out. I made a video where I showed that cool Easter egg in this game. Yeah, I'll probably do that. At number 5, I want to bring up Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This game, okay, as much as I love Brotherhood, this game introduced, pirating and pirating that ship and going after, yeah, this one here opened up a whole cool. I mean, I loved the previous games for sure, absolutely. I loved Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3. Brotherhood, absolutely. There's a couple of other ones I have, of this, but this one here, Black Flag, yeah, I love doing the pirate stuff, and that's all I can say. Ship battles, some of the best gameplay uh, for the Xbox 360. Me, I haven't. I don't know. There's a lot of things about the newer consoles that just there's such turnoffs and cash cows and microtransactions and all that stupid stuff that I just don't want to deal with. I just want to have a console, buy the game, plug it in and just go through the campaign and not worry about any peripherals, not have to be like once I pay for the game, that's my game, and I want to be able to play it without any interruptions and glitches in that, and like a nice functioning game. At number, this could have been higher on the list, but I played these other three games. I think the other three games are perfect games for the 360 when they first came out. But at number four, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I spent hours in this game trying, and I always like to play the wizard. You know, go with what Black Sabbath. The wizard. So I love making spells and doing this and doing that. Yeah, it was a fun game, but I never played the other. There's so There's so much you can do in this game, and you can play this game depending on the characters you use. You can play this game so many different ways, take such different paths of getting your goal done in that. Yeah, I love it. Non-honorable mention that's not in this list would be Fallout 3. I play Fallout 3 so much. Okay, at number 3 here, I would have to say, and this one here is the Game of the Year edition, which is awesome. Which means you can play as other characters. Yeah, the Game of the Year bonus features. You have the Harley Quinn's Revenge, Catwoman pack, the Robin bundle pack, the Nightwing bundle pack, the Arkham City skin pack, the Challenge map pack, and includes Batman's Year One digital movie. Oh, cool. Yeah, and yeah, it's good. I love this game. Like when this game came out, this was like wrap it in a bow, put a cherry on top. It's a perfect game for the time. So yeah, it gets a yeah, that's at number three. At number at number two, Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption. The hunting, the fish. Not. I mean, there's no fishing, but hunting all those out. All those animals and hunting bear, hunting the buffalo, and ah, I love hunting bear because you don't know when the next one is going to show up, and they can surprise you, and it's like I love this game. I love this game. I love the story. I love the whole Deadeye and stuff. Yeah, this was a fun game. I really wish I played the newer ones and that. But who knows? Maybe eventually one day, once I retire and I get a little bit more time on my hands, I play some more video games. But I'm not looking to play any more video games for a long while. And you should know what I'm going to probably say at number one here. And if I had the proper Spider-Man games, okay, I don't have any of the Spider-Man games. That probably would have been number one if I would have gotten those particular Spider-Man games that came out with the 360 console that I could play on the 360 console. That would have been ideal. But at number one is Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh yeah, how many hours I spent in this game? I played this game so much time trying to get them rich, trying to get the most I can out of this game, trying to get every mission, uh, yeah, I think I spent more time on this game than any other game in my collection, hands down. This game is just perfect for the 360. Not saying that the newer games are going to not be as good and stuff, but yeah, they perfected their games in that. All right, before I drag this out too long, one last thing that I miss doing that I wish I could do more often, and I'm forcing myself to try to do it. And I still need to read this. I need to read more. I really haven't read this yet. I've been dying to. I've been really wanting to get to it, but I just keep putting it off. Well, I know I have it here, and I know I will eventually get to it, but But I wish I had more time to do so because I'm really, I'm really curious about reading this. Yeah, I've been so preoccupied and doing this and doing that, and like, and for the last week, recovering from kind of banging my knee. Now it's all good to go and everything. But yeah, for a good week, it was yeah, a little annoying. All right, I'm going to let you go now before I make this too long. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please do, because I will love you forever and greatly appreciate it. And don't be afraid to hit the like button, of course. Leave a comment, because I will do my best to comment back whenever possible. As long as I can leave you one of those channel hearts, my channel heart, then you know that I love your. I love everybody's comment, unless you're mean. But yeah, if I leave you a heart, you know that I liked your comment. And if I sometimes if I don't respond back, it's not because I don't have anything bad to say. It's just because I don't really have you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just have just so much time during the day to get to it, but it doesn't mean that I didn't like your comments. It just means that I didn't have time to comment back. But I do my best. I 99% of the time, you guarantee I'm going to be commenting. It's just those rare moments where I might not have a lot of time if I'm at work or whatnot. But anyway, okay, I'm done now. Please, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.